Hi, I'm Sherry, and today we're going to take a look at English paper piecing with Martelli templates. In this English paper piecing kit, the beginner's kit, you'll have all of these pieces, like the jewel, the hexagon, the octagon. They're all an inch wide, so across the top is all inch, so they all fit together. And when you take out one, they're all an individual package. Each one is in its own little package. And you have 3 templates, 3 pieces in each little packet. So you'll have your Fussy-Cut window. You'll have your fabric that goes in the Fussy-Cut window. It fits right in there. And then you'll have your paper piece that you're going to wrap the fabric around the paper like that. So I'm going to show you how I start. So I just take common cardstock and I will either draw them out, cut them out with a pair of scissors, or you can cut them out with your rotary cutter. You place your template on and you cut it out with the rotary cutter. And it moves with you just like the fabric does. So now that you have your piece, your template here, you set that aside and you're going to want to cut out your fabric. So you've got a choice of fussy cutting. So once you have all your papers done, you can set your papers aside. I've got a bunch here that we can do. You have your material. I'll fussy the material, so I want this right in through here. I'll set this down like this. Pull this away. Take my rotary cutter, open it up. I think I got it all the way around. So this comes off. There's your material, but you're going to now take your piece of cardstock that you cut out. I normally use white cardstock because if you use like color, sometimes if your color gets, if colored cardstock gets wet, it might bleed into your material. So you don't want that happening, so that's why I use white. I'll set this right in the center. I'll take my glue stick here. You want to just use a very little amount on the edge and go all the way around it. And I normally take and go the same way. So if I'm going clockwise, I stay all the way clockwise, going all the way around it. Press it down. So all your seams are going to go the same way. And this little glue stick will come in your little kit too. Once you have that down and it's all settled down, just like that, I normally make a bunch of them up, and I will take and make all my different sizes, all kinds of different pieces, and I'll get my design board out here. So then I'll start playing with my paper piecing. I might add this here and to put this triangle here and put more hexes here, or I might want this one here. Like that, and maybe put a square here, or put these here. You just kind of play with it and do your designs. You can do flower gardens. We've got another template that's the clamshell. You can make anything from bags to pin cushions, because these are your diamonds here, your jewels right here, and these are your hexes, which would be like this is your hexie, that the one I just did. That's your hexie right there, and then these are your triangles right here. All right here, just like that. That's your triangles. Now I'm going to show you how to sew them together. Once you have two pieces that you want to sew them together, I normally use pretty thin thread. I think that the bigger the number, the thinner the thread, which is like an 80 weight. I think that this is an 80 weight. So I knot my thread. I go in between the to hide my stitch, to hide my knot. I'll line those up. Sometimes I'll even use something to help me clamp it, so I don't have to hold it so tight. It's a magnetic clamp there. That Martelli's got. They got it in the kit, and I'll just start sewing. I'll make my knot, my first one, and then I'll just sew all along the sides. And this basically is a traveling. I use this when I go places, when I can't take my sewing machine and I've got to wait a long time. I started doing this when I had to take my dad to his cancer chemo treatments, and I'd have to wait for hours. That's how I got into English paper piecing, because I wanted to have something that I can go easy and very portable. I've taken this English paper piecing on a cruise. And you just want to catch the top layer. You really don't want to catch the cardstock. The cardstock is just a template. It's just a something you can wrap around it. So once you reach the end of it, you're going to take and tie a knot off. So I will just open this up. I keep my stitches nice and tight and together so you can't see them. Once I have this all the way around it, I will then go and take and pull out my once this one is surrounded by other paper piecing, once it's surrounded, then you can pull out that paper, and that's why you don't want to try and bite into your cardstock, because you're going to pull it out. You're not going to leave it in there. So like for this here was basted with red thread. You can baste it as well with thread. I find it easier to use the it's quicker. It goes quicker and faster with the glue stick. So what I'll do is after I get them around this one, I can pull out that center because it has material and all around it. And then I'll pull out that center and I'll be able to move it, and it's just like a regular sewn piece of material on a machine, but it's portable. So in your kit, you're going to get the templates, your needles that you would need to to sew with. You're going to get the stand, some glue sticks, and some refillable glue that goes in the glue sticks. You're also going to get material and cardstock and the magnetic my magnetic holder. That it kind of helps you hold your pieces together. The Martelli magnetic holders, the grippers. That all goes in the cardstock, or in the kit for along with the cardstock, and it all comes in a bag. So this is like a portable bag from the Martelli portable bag, and that's what you have. You can take and just play with your material and play with your templates. Get you a good pattern going, and then repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. And you can either make a quilt, you can make a bag, you can make like a pin cushion, you can make just about anything.